We all know the stereotypes: the bossy firstborn, the sociable middle child, the spoiled last child, and the mature only child. Today, we're breaking down how your position in the family might actually shape who you are. Let's begin. First up, the firstborn, the trailblazer. They are the one who had their parents' undivided attention until, suddenly, they didn't. Psychologists suggest this is key. For a while, they live in a world of adults, which often makes them more serious, responsible, and achievement-oriented. They were the first experiment, so parents tend to be super strict with them. They're often thrust into the role of a mini-parent for their siblings, which can create natural leaders, but also perfectionists who feel a constant pressure to succeed. Next, enter the middle child, the diplomat. From day one, they never had the spotlight to themselves. They weren't the first, and they weren't the cute new baby either. So they had to carve out their own unique identity. This often makes them incredibly sociable, flexible, and amazing negotiators. They learn to see all sides of an argument because they're literally stuck in the middle. They can sometimes feel overlooked, which fuels their independence and often makes their friendships outside the family incredibly strong. They are the family's ultimate team player. And then there's the youngest, the game changer. By the time they arrive, the parents are older and tired. The rulebook is pretty much out the window for them. The youngest sibling often learns to be charming, funny, and outgoing to get attention in a crowded house. They have multiple role models to learn from and often become great risk takers because they've been watched over their whole lives. They might be seen as spoiled or manipulative, but really, they're just master strategists who learned how to work the system from the bottom. And we can't forget the only child, often mistaken for a spoiled firstborn. Their experience is completely unique. They never had to compete for their parents' time or resources, so they often develop high self-esteem and mature very quickly, comfortable in the world of adults. But without siblings to clash with, they might struggle with conflict or sharing later in life. They are often incredibly verbal, creative, and they're probably used to getting their own way. So, does your birth order define you? Of course not. But does it influence the environment you grew up in, the expectations placed on you, and the skills you had to learn to be seen? Absolutely. It's a lens to understand yourself and your family dynamics a little better, not a life sentence. Are you a firstborn, a middle child, the baby, or an only child? Tell me your story.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe for similar ones and drop a comment below. As always, thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next one.